This is Ryan Abraham, Dan Weber, USCFootball.com. Instant analysis with the Trojan Marching Band. Playing behind us, Howard Jones Field. It's a Wednesday, practice on a Thursday, Dan. Kind of dialed back the intensity a little bit today.
Yeah, I think they wanted to do a couple of things. One thing they wanted to do is throw the ball down the field. And man, did they throw the ball down the field. But Cody they opened up with a great diving catch by Dory Jackson. And then the next play is like a 35-yard bomb over into traffic with Juju went up and grabbed at the sideline. And Victor Blackwell, Buck on a 60-yard crossing route touchdown. Victor Blackwell, another really good catch. He just keeps making plays. And then finished it up with Bryce Dixon. So 5 TD passes for Cody. I mean, they obviously weren't tackling, weren't going all out, but they weren't tackling, and they really wanted to be able to throw the ball down the field, and they really threw the ball down the field.
3 of those guys are true freshmen. A lot of true freshmen are going to make contributions, but those back-to-back plays, Dory Jackson, we were kind of looking, did he really catch that ball? It was low, like outside, it was like a catcher or something, and then Juju Smith used his size and got up really high.
Yeah, it was one guy dives to the ground, and the other guy jumps up over everybody, and you think, there's a freshman, I mean, it's just, and then Bryce Dixon comes behind him and beats everybody, with that speed. Freshman 6'4", 241 or whatever, but he thinks of himself, I think, as a wide receiver.
Certainly does. And some of the injury updates, doesn't look like anything new happened today. We did see Antoine Woods walk off with ice on his elbow, but you said it was precautionary.
Yeah, I mean, if you've done a lot of Major League Baseball, for example, everybody has ice on every joint after every game, So it's not something you think. And he basically, it's his left elbow. He comes out there looking like Clayton Kershaw after, 7 or 8 or whatever, however many innings he pitches. And it's just, I think, the kind of thing. I think he came out just in the sleeve today. Didn't wear that. He really doesn't like that. It's kind of a miniature knee brace on his elbow. He really doesn't like that. And so you could tell yesterday he didn't want to play in it. So today came out in the protective sleeve and went really hard, all out, every play with the first group next to Leonard until they finally said that's enough. And Sark said he would have gone every play all day if we'd have let him, but they didn't let him.
So more freshmen were available today. I got to talk to Elijah Tucker, who's playing middle linebacker, learned a lot from Hayes Pillard and Michael Hutchings. Anyone else out there new that you got to talk to today? Yeah,
Uchenna, again, Sark mentioned him about, with Elijah about how, they're stepping right in as freshmen, and, Uchenna playing Sam, and he said that's a really natural position for him. He was going to play there even before Jabari got hurt, and he thinks it's just exactly what he wants to do and what he can do. He's kind of a natural cover guy, so he's really enjoying himself playing out there. With those freshman linebackers, it's kind of like you put them all in a group. They kind of look alike. They kind of play alike. Same size guys, and we're getting to know how they're going to be used. But we talked to Justin Wilcox a lot, and the one thing you noticed about this team that you didn't see at all last year is the extensive substitutions and extensive rotations, which they have to do because of the pace of their playing. I mean, this is the same team that played Stanford with 13 guys. And it's really unusual for us we were telling Wilcox, said, we haven't seen a team that's substituted on defense the way you do. And, the more plays really, I think, as Justin said, really helps him coach defense because you've got so many more opportunities and they have to play so much faster that kids really get up to speed quicker.
All right, let's going to wrap it up here from Howard Jones Field. Dan Weber, Ryan Abraham. Check out USCFootball.com for more.